Welcome to another edition of Open Mic. I'm Mark Murphy, CEO of Atlatl Software, joined today by Zac Cooper, Director of Sales. Zac, today we're going to talk about what we like to call the factory stack, which for us is really the ecosystem of applications and software that our customers need to have to operate a manufacturing company in today's environment. And when we think about the ecosystem, we like to talk about how you fill that with best-of-breed applications. And we believe the environment today is such that you don't need to buy an all-in-one piece of software to run the full factory stack. You can select the best-of-breed applications to create a really powerful suite of applications to do your end-to-end factory stack. So how do you think about that at a top level, and then how are you talking to individual customers and hearing from them?
Yeah, it's a great conversation, and I'll start by saying we strongly suggest not going with an all-in-one type of solution. And you can do your due diligence and research in the market. Experts and analysts are very aligned to this idea of a best-of-breed ecosystem, and it's something we've touched on in prior episodes. But what's exciting is that as we start to engage with the market across different type of businesses, this is becoming a common theme. And I think it's a call to action for manufacturers to identify what is the best solution for each specific business need, business requirement across the different business units of our organization. And James and I talked about the importance of having the voice of each stakeholder across the business unit whenever you're evaluating tools. But when it comes to the conversation of best of breed, Mark, it's football season. And in honor of John Madden and Monday Night Football, I thought it would make sense to do a little whiteboarding, a little play action for how you build that best of breed ecosystem. I call this the BOB quadruple threat. And when you're speaking about product configurators, CPQ, and visual CPQ technology, we encourage our customers and manufacturers to position your CPQ environment really as the integration point between your front and your back office team, as the front-facing sales enablement tool for engaging and quoting your said customers. And with open APIs, application programming interfaces, it's very achievable to integrate enterprise applications with other type of systems. For example, you'll see here that I have a couple different arrows pointing in different directions. So we always encourage folks, you want to position your product configurator, your CPQ, as that front-facing sales enablement tool. Leveraging the open API, you can interface that with two-way communication to your single source of truth for the front office, your CRM. You also want to ensure that you are interfaced with your single source of truth for your back office, which we're going to recommend is the ERP, MRP, depending on your business. But where we really get to move the needle, especially with those forward-thinking groups who are already engaged in digital transformation, what does it mean if we can interface the 3D model that's being configured by the sales rep directly into the 3D CAD environment of the engineer? We refer to it as closing the loop. This is the best of breed ecosystem you want to be thinking about. And what really gets people's attention, we already have a CPQ, and it's not interfacing with other applications. Well, that's where you need to work with an expert to understand what is the best decision when it comes to a potential replacement or integrating with a visual CPQ like Atlatl Software. Where we've really been able to engage with some enterprise organizations who are well on their way towards a visual selling strategy is by adding one additional layer right here. And this is going to be your CPQ. And what's so exciting, Mark, is we've identified ways to interface a visual CPQ directly into a customer CPQ environment, creating a seamless experience for the user for configuring and quoting complex systems and solutions.
And taking advantage of the visual experience.
Absolutely. So if you have any questions, please reach out to us directly. We have the experts in-house who can guide customers through the complex market, how to navigate your best-of-breed ecosystem. But if you remember anything, you need to be able to identify what is your BOB quadruple threat.
Thank you. Excellent illustration. Reach out to us directly. We'd love to continue this dialogue at atlatlsoftware.com.